Ladies and gentlemen, happy Memorial Day, and today we're going to be continuing with the baseball content, and it is time for my MLB, like 25% of the season check-in. Basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking through the standings, the stats of each player, and we're just going to be talking about like what's been going on in the world of baseball so far. A couple disclaimers as usual. If you want to voice yourself on anything, please let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for 700 subscribers, by the way. I really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video and cue the intro. And here we are at the standings now, and as you can see, the American League East is completely scrambled right now. Number one's the Yankees. Obviously, they've been on a roll. Aaron Judge is the best player in the world. Then you got the Rays, surprisingly. If you saw my predictions video, I didn't think that they were gonna make it this high. Then we got the Red Sox, who've been a little bit disappointing, sadly. Pretty close up there with the Blue Jays, and then the Orioles are really struggling right now. I have no idea why. Gunnar Henderson is ice cold. Jackson Holliday is really, honestly, doing really good for them right now. But just they have no pitching, and that's their problem. All right, and now we got the Central. We got the Tigers in first place with the second best record in baseball. Then we got the Guardians. I mean, no really shock there. Twins. The Guardians and Twins are basically close. Royals are doing well. I mean, but a little bit underwhelming for my taste based off of where I had them, and you guys saw my predictions video. And then we got the White Sox, who, of course, are just legitimately terrible. All right, now we got the West. Yeah, this is scrambled, too. We got the Mariners, who are obviously the best team in the West. Then we got the Astros, who aren't falling off as much as I thought they were. Then you got the Rangers and third, a little bit of a disappointment there. And then you got the Angels, who are doing well for themselves without Mike Trout, once again without Mike Trout. And then you have the Athletics, who are surprisingly not a bad team either, but they're just in a tough division right now. Obviously, best team right now, even though the Tigers have a better record, I still think it's the Yankees because they just have more star power and they're just better hitters than the Tigers. I think this is a little bit of a fluke, if I'm being honest. Now we got the National League. We got the Phillies, obviously, with the best record in the big leagues right here. Then you got the Mets, who are also not doing bad at all. They're actually doing really good. They're only 2 games behind the Phillies. Then we got the Braves, who have had a big comeback. They started off the season 1-8. Who saw that coming? Then we got the Nationals, and then the Marlins. Basically how I predicted this the division to go. Looking at the Central now, Cubs are everything that I thought they were. Pirates are a big disappointment, man, even with Paul Skeens doing well. Brewers, honestly, they lost a bunch of key parts, probably expected their downfall. Then you got the Reds, and surprisingly, Ellie has been pretty underwhelming. You know, batting .244, just not really the player that I expected to be going into the season. And then you got the Cardinals right here, 30-23. Damn. Looking at the West, the Dodgers are actually already, the best team in the West. Not surprising at all. Then you got the Diamondbacks and Rockies down here. The poor Rockies, 9-44. Damn. I feel bad for the Rockies. Then you got the Padres and Giants, who are just obviously living up to the hype. Padres just have such a loaded roster, and the Giants did so much this offseason. I mean, these two are good teams. A very scrambled set of standings here. I did not expect the Tigers to have a better record than the Yankees right now. I mean, seriously, if you thought the Tigers would have a better record than the Yankees right now, I would call you a liar. Now, looking at some of the stats we got, nobody expected these to be the stats. Legitimately. You got Aaron Judge, who obviously leads the league in average. Now he leads the league in home runs. And not surprisingly, not up there in RBIs. Well, he is 4th. But yeah, just average is Aaron Judge, Freddie Freeman, Jacob Wilson. Nobody saw that coming. Paul Goldschmidt, grandfather Paul Goldschmidt is up there, is batting .345. You got my boy Trey down there batting .310. Bobby Witt Jr., $2.99 isn't bad. It's just kind of underwhelming for his standards, and that's saying something. And then you got Ohtani right over there. Yeah, just very, very scrambled. This has been the weirdest year of baseball so far. Looking at home runs now, you got my boy Schwarber, Judge, and Ohtani all tied at 18 home runs. Damn. Yeah. Nobody saw that coming. And then you have probably the most surprising player of the year so far, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's batting .286, 14 homers, 48 RBIs, leads the league. No, does not lead the league. Is second in the league in RBIs. No, again, if you saw that coming, I'm calling you a liar. And just everything about the Cubs this year has just been so great, so dominant. Pete Crow Armstrong, Seiya Suzuki, Kyle Tucker. I predicted the Cubs were going to have a good year, and looks like it's happening now. Taking a look at a couple stolen base numbers, we have Luis Robert Jr., who currently leads the league in stolen bases. Yeah, not Bobby Witt, not Ellie, not Trey, not O'Neal Cruz, Luis Robert Jr. Nobody saw this coming. OPS, Aaron Judge, Freddie Freeman, Ohtani, Schwarber, basically the guys who you would expect to lead the league in OPS. On-base percentage, of course, is led by Aaron Judge. Slugging percentage is also led by Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge has just been the best player in the world so far. Not even close. Some pitching now, going down the line, we got two Phillies that are, I mean, it's still a little early for pitching, but you got Zach Wheeler, who's 2.42 ERA. He's currently fourth in the league right now in wins with 6, but I would say second in the league because, I mean, that doesn't really count. Innings pitched, leads the league in innings pitched. Ks, he's third in the league in Ks. Just, man. And looking at Paul Skeens now, batting ERA of 2.36, 3-5 record. I mean, I don't really blame him much for that because, I mean, it's the Pirates. 70 strikeouts and a whip of 0.95. My opinion, best pitcher so far, probably Zach, Tariq Skubal, Paul Skeens, and my guy right here, Max Fried. If I can find him. Yeah, right here, Max Fried. Leads the league in ERA with 1.29. Alright, now I just want to talk about, real quick, a little piece of news that I have not yet talked about. Pete Rose has now been eligible for the Hall of Fame. Obviously, I believe this is long overdue. Obviously, the all-time hits leader with over 4,000. Pete Rose was the man. You know, obviously, I know he had some issues, so that's why they banned him. But now, I mean, it's just getting to the point where, well, obviously, he passed away. Rest in peace to him. I just feel like it's overdue. The reason that they banned him was stupid anyway, so I don't see why they wouldn't put him into the Hall of Fame, because like I said, he's the all-time hits leader, and, you know, he's the man, you know. He had such a character in the MLB industry, and that's why he's one of my all-time favorites, and that's why he's now eligible to be in the Hall of Fame. Alright guys, that is going to do it for the MLB check-in video. Sorry it was a little bit short, but just wanted to get you guys a video on Memorial Day. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to leave a like on this video and comment down your opinions about the world of baseball in the comment section below. So without further ado, I'll see y'all guys next time, and enjoy Memorial Day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.